4 5 hours. Welcome, welcome back to the Simulation Basketball Association. It is your boy Kamish Mula, and we are here in the building. Let me get 1 second. I don't think my microphone. Pardon me. Welcome back to the Simulation Basketball Association. Pardon me, guys. Had a little bit of a technical difficulty there, but here is the semifinals between Montverde Academy and IMG. Here's the two user headline players right now that we're, keying in on. Jace Willis of IMG and Caleb Houston. So this is some estimates of what scouts think that they can do. And yeah, without further ado, we're about to get into this game in 1 minute. But let me get a hashtag Noti Gang in the chat if you're with me. Hashtag Noti Gang in the chat if you're already here. So before I get this thing started, I got to get that link sent out to my chat, guys. Appreciate you guys for rocking with us. And this is the best simulation basketball league that is out there. So make sure you stay very in tune. This semifinals matchup is going to be one that you do not want to watch, guys. That you do not want to miss, guys. Give me 1 second. Get this links out to the guys in the chat. Let me get a hashtag Noti Gang for all the notification gang members in the building. Appreciate you guys for rocking with us. And here we go. The link's out in the chat. And without further ado, we're going to get this thing started. IMG Academy, Montverde Academy. Are you guys ready? If you can, let me get a sound check. Sound check, guys. Sound check in the chat. Sound check in the chat, guys. Sound check. This is going to be a huge matchup. I cannot wait to see what both of these teams do. Actually, let me get some more volume in my headphones, guys. Things are pretty low. But this is going to be a big-time matchup. I cannot wait to see what both teams come out and do in this game here. Who do you guys got, guys? Let me know who do you guys got. IMG, Montverde. This has potential Game of the Year candidate written all over it. Win or go home. High school national tournament. TJ Andre Roche. We got a lot of dope users here in this matchup. And as we go to tip off, let's see. Can't wait for this matchup. The SBA community is underway. KC Robinson passes it to Caleb off the tip. Caleb Houston with the rock. Caleb to TJ Andre Roche. We got Rico, TJ Andre Roche in the building. KC in the building. Going up the chest of Josh Miranda. What a move right there from KC Robinson. We got Rivers in the building. Shout out to my guy Colorado. Mike Simmons in the building. Yes, sir. The SBA community is in full effect. Julius Chapman trying to work. They're sending a double. He's bigger than Odom, and I like that play call right there by the coaching staff. Why not give it to the big man, Julius Chapman, when he has a smaller guy and Abdul Odom on him? And that is going to be a matchup that you got to watch. It looks like the coach of IMG wants to exploit that. TJ Andre Roche with the rock. What do you got? They're moving it. Montverde putting a nice little move on. I like what I'm seeing out of Montverde right now. Pass, Caleb Houston. Good shot, three-pointer up, and it is good. TJ Andre Roche knocking that one down. Swiss cheese, not out but net. Montverde up by 3. Usually IMG's the three-point shooting team, much in part by that guy right there. But he misses off the mark, no good. Deshaun Akano had a huge game in the first round of the playoffs. Want to pick up where he left off, and let's see what this kid got in this semifinals matchup. Franklin Brooks also came up very big in the last round. But that three off by Abdul Odom. Kamari Rice pushing up the floor. He wants to get it to Jace. Jace, will you have a big game for your team tonight? Kamari, 3-ball. We know IMG likes it. No good. Kamari's a pretty good three-point shooter, but it is not his bread and butter. Caleb Houston, nice move. He's trying to dance on Kamari. Elects to give it up. Looks like they want to go to KC. KC Robinson in the post. KC has a mismatch. He has a baby. Spin move. Easy. Slam. Gotta send some help. Gotta send two when KC Robinson has the ball one-on-one against a guard in the post. That kid is like one of the best bigs and one of the best players in the nation. If you do not stop KC Robinson, you're in for a long night. Nice move by Nakano, but the defense draped all over him. Bad shot right there. Just forced it. And KC Robinson pushing up the floor. That's why this kid is so dangerous. This kid, KC Robinson, at the power forward position is very versatile. He is a very, very underestimated playmaker. And definitely keep an eye open for that one. Franklin Brooks, midi. No avail. He can knock that one down. And Franklin Robinson, man. Franklin Brooks, pardon me. Gotta watch that kid. Nakano goes for another 3, misses, but Josh Miranda with the follow-up, and Josh Miranda with the basket. What a basket right there. Shout out to Pharaoh Rain. Shout out to Fenton in the building. The SBA community is here, and they are turned up. Nice move by KC, but the defense there. I like the defense by Josh Miranda on that one. He says no, no, no. Won't be that easy. Jace Willis. Chapman. Chapman now to Nakano. Nakano back to Jace. Kamari wants the 3. Quick trigger. No good. Off the back of the rim. Ill. Kamari just electing to go for that 3-pointer right there. It's not really his bread and butter like I said, but he's going back and forth. And KC Robinson. So dangerous, man. And transition like that, hop step through the lane, tough layup, and Josh Miranda is not an easy guy to just get these buckets over, but Casey Robinson just showing the strength and showing how talented he is. Nakano wants the three, no good, and Nakano starting off a bit cold here, but we know this kid can heat it up in a hurry. IMG lives by that three. However, versus a team like Montverde, who can play good defense and score just as much, that is a very dangerous strategy. Caleb Houston forces an ugly shot. Got in pretty deep, but I'm not sure about that shot right there. And IMG continuing to take the three ball. Finally getting one to go. Kamari Rice Jr. in the corner. Caleb Houston with the rock. Shout out to the 5 show in the building. Everybody hit that like button if you haven't already. This is the Simulation Basketball Association powered by the Mulaverse. You know how we rock it. Nice move right there from KC Robinson, skipping through and drawing the foul. Josh Miranda a bit frustrated, but he said, you know what, it's cool. Let me keep my composure, still very early, and let's see if KC Robinson can count his pennies. First one on its way, and it is good. KC giving his team a 3-point lead. Irvin Daniels has checked in for Julius Chapman. So they're going with a bit of a smaller lineup, trying to get, you know, things moving. Franklin Brooks and Caleb Houston look like they might have swapped spots as well. Oh no, Caleb was actually subbed out. So who did they put in a game? Oh no. Caleb wasn't subbed out. I thought Franklin was subbed out. They might have switched spots. These guys definitely rotate from 1 to 2. So it's looking like they switched spots after that last dead ball. Franklin Brooks, Caleb Houston. Looks like they want to get TJ Andre Roche open deep 2. Decent look, but that one no good. Kamari Rice Jr. with the rebound. He's pushing it up. Kamari trying to rally the troops. Irvin Daniels with the rock. Irvin, what do you got? Wants to get it to Jace. Jace back to Irvin. Kamari, what do you got, man? Let's see what you got. Got to get something going for IMG. Nakano's a bit cold. You know he's been a bread and butter. Tried to go for another one. Beautiful pass right there from Nakano to draw the defense, and then finds Josh Miranda for the slam, just slashing behind him. That was a beautiful setup right there from Deshaun Nakano, who's an underestimated playmaker. And speaking of playmaker, there goes KC Robinson off the beautiful dime for the alley-oop by Caleb Houston. Caleb just throwing it in the air, and KC Robinson's going to go up and get it. KC Robinson so dangerous at that power forward position off the pick and roll. Nice pick and roll here by IMG, but KC Robinson with the good defense on that one, stopping Josh Miranda right in his tracks. Caleb Houston, what do you got? Houston to Brooks. Brooks surveying the floor. Brooks to Roche. No, actually he's going to hold it. My bad. Spoke too soon, guys. He gets it to Houston. Houston misses. Great defense right there from Jace Willis. Jace Willis with the terrific defensive effort. Nakano tried to force a pass inside to Irvin, but a good steal right there. Heads up defensive play by Montverde. And now in transition, what does TJ Andre Roche have? TJ Andre Roche surveying the floor. Nothing doing. Leaner in the midi is good, and that is going to give Montverde Academy a 3-point lead. Timeout, IMG Academy. What a move right there. This is going to be a very good game. Two very good teams who seem like they came ready to play. So it's going to come down like probably to the last minute, man. Probably going to come down to the last minute in execution or play call by these coaches. And these coaches have coached their team very well up until this point, getting them to be the 3rd and 4th seed. Jace Harris has checked in the game, baby brother of the 5 show. Let's see what he got. Oh, he starts off with a turnover. The young guy had a lot of issues this year in this national tournament. Knows he wants to fix a lot of those things headed into the academy. Kamen with the rock. Kamen wants to get it to Wilder. Uh-oh, Wilder has a baby. Wilder has a baby. Jace tried to stay strong, but Wilder just bullying him. 5-point lead in favor of Montverde Academy. Jace, what do you got? Jace gets it to Irvin. Irvin Daniels off the screen. Irvin trying to work the pick and roll. Nothing doing. Looked like he's trying to force it in. Step back. Midi. Almost went, but just bobbles out. That's a tough shot right there, Irvin. I don't know if you want to force too many of those. Caleb Houston with the rock. Houston to Wilder. Wilder to Kamen. Kamen a pump pass. Let's see. Caleb Houston with the rock. Gotta watch his feet. Trying to work against the baby 5 show, and Caleb gets it to go. Jace Harris just a little bit too small, and Caleb Houston just making the defense pay. They're going to have to send some help. They're going right at Jace Harris, much like we've seen teams do Christian Williams of Kimball. Irvin Daniels with the rock. 20 seconds left on the game clock. First quarter was a decent one. Montverde pulled away late. But let's see if IMG could pull out a little trick to end this quarter. Irvin Daniels setting up the play. Josh Miranda with the screen. Irvin goes for the 3. Ill. Got to get a better look than that. But SBA community, drop those 2s in the chat. You know how we rocking. That was a beautiful down right there from Nakano. And TJ Andre Roche doing what he does. He's really the shooter. He's really the shooter of this team. And this kid is going to be fun to watch at the next level. This Montverde team is just really well put together. So is IMG. And boy, are we in for a treat during the rest of this game. 2s in the chat, SBA community. And hit that like button if you haven't already. Yes, sir. Shout out to my guy, Kennard Rodan from the motherland. Shout out to my guy, Old Block in the building, a.k.a. Olin. He is the #1 stats guy in the nation. Shout out to Not Humphrey. Not sure who that is, but that might be a new guy. We got a lot of new guys pulling up. Appreciate you guys for tuning in, man. Make sure you guys check in, get your screenshots, and stack that SC. And Jace Willis knocking down a tough 3-pointer on that one. What a great shot. TJ Andre Roche looking to answer back, and he doesn't. But Casey Robinson, offensive rebound, making Irvin Daniels just look small on that play. Casey Robinson just such a threat down in that interior. You gotta watch out for a guy like KC, but Irvin Daniels gets it right back with a lay-in of his own, 16-20. So only a 4-point game. This has been a very good game early on. Both teams scoring points now, getting it together, and TJ Andre Roche is starting to get into a groove, and they're going to have to slow him down, because if he gets hot, you also can be in trouble, ladies and gentlemen. TJ Andre Roche knocking down a 3. Nakano right back. And now these teams are going tit for tat. It looks like they've broken the ice and got rid of the pre-game jitters. Midi on away from Franklin, no good, but KC Robinson, that's why he's so good. Spin off the board, KC Robinson. He has declared for the SBA draft, and you can see why scouts will love to have a guy like KC Robinson. Jace Willis 3, and Jace answers, so now IMG is getting in their bag. Can't wait to see what we got. Alley-oop attempt, oh my God! Brooks to KC, and KC is in his bag now. Kamari skipped through, almost an and one, but Franklin Brooks is going to be called for a foul. We know we've seen that big time matchup between these guys where Franklin Brooks actually got the best of Kamari and led Montverde to a victory. That was a big story early on. Let's see if Kamari Rice can get some payback here in this playoff matchup, this semifinals matchup when it matters most. This is going to be huge when scouts are doing the point guard rankings. Let's see how these guys fare. Free throw on away from Kamari. Ill. Kamari does not get it to go. Ill. Kamari Rice Jr., man. Not sure about that one. Not sure about that one, Kamari. Gotta count your pennies. Pennies are pivotal, guys. Pennies are pivotal. Shoots that one no good as well. Franklin Brooks with the rock. Franklin trying to skip through. Brooks step back on Kamari and no good. Good defense right there by Kamari Rice Jr. Nakano with the rock. Nakano to Kamari. He wants a 3, and Kamari with the sidestep 3. It is good. So Kamari extending his range in this game, and it's been working so far. His team just down 2. He's trying to go at Franklin, but there goes that man once again. TJ Andre Roche is feeling it tonight. And that is going to be a timeout for IMG. Every time IMG tries to cover some ground, Montverde is right back at him. Loving the effort from both of these teams in this game so far. But right now it is looking like Montverde wants it slightly a bit more. Chase with the rock. Chase Willis surveying the floor. He definitely turns that one over ill. Abdul Odom skip through and one. Right up the chest of Chase Willis. And that is a basket. Abdul Odom. Can he finish the old-fashioned three-point play? Let's see. Abdul Odom. Very versatile big. I'm almost wondering, is he going to play center at the next level, though? Because he's a smaller frame big, but he's versatile. He can do a lot of things with the rock. So I'm wondering, he's smaller in frame, maybe a 3 at the next level. 3-pointer off the mark. And do Odom with the rock again. He can dribble pretty good. He's a very versatile guy. That's an interesting thing to keep up with when it comes to that guy right there. Franklin Brooks with the rock. Franklin wants the screen from KC. Gets the screen, and KC up the chest of Irvin Daniels. That one doesn't go, but KC back at the line for another pair of free throws. KC Robinson. Definitely a problem for the defense. They're going to have to figure out something to do with him in the pick and roll, because if not, they are in for a very, very long night, guys. Free throw is good by Caleb Houston. Second one good as well. Counted both of his pennies. Did I just say Caleb Houston or KC Robinson? Pardon me. I meant to say KC Robinson. Pardon me, guys. I'm all over the place. Good defense right there by Montverde Academy. Montverde pushing it up the floor. TJ Andre O'Shea back to KC, and KC just having his way right now in this game. KC has been the guy putting Montverde over the top, and he is hot right now. IMG has no answer for KC Robinson. They try to throw the alley, but the defense disrupts it. Montverde is literally locking up right now. They are not letting IMG get that high power offense going, and that's what you like to see. They are not trying to keep this game as close as the last one. They had an instant classic in the last one. 3-pointer on the way, Kamari. So Kamari getting the best of Franklin in this one. He is definitely getting the best of Franklin Brooks in this one. However, Franklin Brooks got the best of him and won the matchup. So that's something to keep an eye on for sure. Ooh, pick and roll leads to the turnover. Franklin Brooks got to throw that one a bit higher to KC, man. Defense in the passing lane. Kamari Rice gets it to Jace. That might be cash. No. TJ Andre O'Shea with a good closeout. KC snatching that rebound from Julius Chapman, a bigger guy. Wilkerson with the rock. Gets it to Brooks. Brooks surveying the floor. Brooks gets it down to KC. KC with the spin. KC gets it to Odom. Odom. Roche. Good. No. KC with the offensive rebound, though. KC is just doing it all right now for Montverde, giving them extra possessions, scoring baskets, defensive rebounds. Abdul Odom, 3-pointer off the pick and pop. Think he should have. Think if he would have set his feet a little cleaner, that he would have got that one off a little cleaner. However, Kamari Rice Jr. with the rock. Gets it to Irvin Daniels. Irvin off the glass. Beautiful floater to kiss it off the glass right there by Irvin Daniels. And now IMG just down 5 points in this game. Franklin Brooks and company wants a timeout. 5-point lead for Montverde. And they still look very much in control of this. Much to the responsibility of KC Robinson. KC Robinson has just been doing his thing. He's been doing it all in this first half for his team. Just a true leader. And this is why this kid is good enough to get a combine invite for the SBA. And scouts are really excited about this kid. I'm not sure how high he will be drafted going into this draft as a high school guy, but scouts do like the potential of KC Robinson, so keep an eye out for that. Caleb Houston skipping through the lane, slamming it home. 4 points on 2 of 4 from the field. And Caleb Houston is playing a decent game. A positive 9 in his plus minus right now. Guarding Davis. Davis finds Harris in the corner. Keys. And that is cash. Jeez, you cannot leave Jace Harris open. Yeah, he struggled. But trust me when I say this kid is more than capable of burning you from there. KC Robinson. I have never seen guys be able to move Josh Miranda like this. But KC Robinson is taking it right to Josh Miranda. And Josh Miranda doesn't have any answer right now. He's fouling. He's just trying to do his best to stay in this one. But KC Robinson is just such a problem. First free throw is up, and it is no good for KC. KC has to count his pennies, though. The pennies are the separator, KC. The pennies are what's going to get you there. Shout out to my guy, Max Jongblode. Sorry if I'm butchering your name. Shout out to the guys in the chat. Let me get a hashtag our league in the chat, SBA community, and hit that like button if you haven't already. KC Robinson, second free throw, no good as well. Ew. KC struggling from that line, and Jace gets another three-point attempt, and that one just bobbles out. Caleb Houston got just enough of a hand up, but that was almost dangerous. Jace almost going back-to-back on that one. Wilkins to Caleb. Caleb trying to go on the Baby 5 show, but oh my God, this is why Caleb Houston is such a tremendous talent. Peep the vision. And KC Robinson just knowing when to cut back door. The chemistry between these Montverde guys are almost unmatched. Nice move right there from Urban Daniels. No good, though. Good defense by KC. He's pushing up the floor. Wilkins with the rock. Wilkins to Wilder. Wilder to Houston. Houston, what do you have? Houston to Robinson. Beautiful play call. Beautiful pass right there from KC to Wilkins for the slam. And KC is doing it all, guys. Let me get a hashtag KC in the chat. KC Robinson is showing us why he was invited to the combine straight out of high school. Urban Daniels, beautiful move though. Urban Daniels, another guy to watch out for in academy play. This generic guy can hoop. He's that 6 man for IMG Academy. Him and Jace really split the 6-man duties at times, but Urban Daniels the backup big, Jace the backup guard. But Urban Daniels has a game, guys. They want to go to Houston. They think Houston has the mismatch, but good defense by Jace. Being strong, not letting Houston just bully him. KC, right back. KC spins, lay in on Josh Miranda, and KC Robinson says, I'm going to the finals if it's the last thing I do. This guy, KC Robinson, has just been a dog this whole first half, and Josh Miranda has been so great on defense, probably one of the best defenders in this high school series, but he has no answer for the young phenom KC Robinson in this one. PV in the building. Shout out to my guy Patrick Vince. Party time PV out of Croatia. Urban Daniels goes with the midi off the screen, and that is no good, and that's how we're going to end the half, guys. SBA community, who do you got? 43-35 in favor of Montverde Academy. But that was only the first half. Still a lot of basketball left, guys. If you ask me, Montverde just seems to have wanted it more right now. But we know that this high-powered offense of IMG can score baskets in a hurry. They love that 3-ball. I think IMG guys are really cold right now. Nakano is cold. Jason Willis, cold. Kamari's been showing the brightest spots, if you ask me, but it's just not have been consistent enough at all. Right now, I think they're still trying to find their strut and just haven't been able to find it with the good defense that Montverde has played. Look at these shots just bobbling out. Just can't get nothing to go right now. The 3-ball not falling as consistently. Can't get those, layups that they're used to fall. And that's really what it's been. The aggressive defense of Montverde Academy has really haltered the high-powered offense of IMG, and KC Robinson exploding in this first half. 23 points, 10 rebounds in the first half for KC Robinson. Oh my God. This kid right here is going to have the headlines going crazy. He's going to have the scouts going crazy. He's going to have the podcast going crazy because K.C. Robinson has been going cuckoo. SBA community, drop those threes in the chat. Everybody, drop those threes in the chat. Jace Willis, nice move right there, but to no avail. And who other than K.C. Robinson to get the board? Brooks with the rock. Brooks to KC. KC getting double. KC, nice sweet pass to Brooks. Avoiding the double. Don't want to force a turnover. Abdul Odom out to Brooks. And look at Montverde. They are ringing right now. That's a very dangerous sign. Good steal right there from Nakano, though. Nakano now pushing it up. Nakano gets it to Kamari. Kamari trying to work. Lena, midi. That was a decent look right there. Got a bit of a room off the leaner, but no good. And K.C. Robinson giving it up to his point guard. Let's see. Well, it's combo guard because these dudes kind of split the duties. No real true 1 and 2 for this team. Andre Roche to Brooks. Brooks surveying the floor. Odom. Step back. Midi. Odom no good. Josh Miranda gets it to Jace. Jace Willis with the rock. Trying to set up a play for Kamari. I told you Kamari was really that bright spot in the first half. Coach is calling his number again. And Kamari, who is the least likely to be knocking down all the threes in this game, is the guy getting it done. He has 14 so far, and he's looking to carry his team right back into this one. We know that Kamari's capable. He's slowed down later in the season, but oh my God, KC is just feeling it tonight. This home crowd is really rallying behind him. And I don't think there's any signs of slowing down for K.C. Robinson in this one. Jace Willis with the rock. He wants to get it to Nakano. Nakano has just been living and dying by that three. And right now he is struggling. Alley-oop attempt. Oh, my God. On his head. Nakano 1 for 6 after his big matchup. But he has 6 assists. So he's playmaking where he's not getting the other things done. And I told you he's an underrated playmaker in the last game. But they're trying to get him involved in the offense right now again, but just nothing doing. Kamari, why not ride the high hand then? Nothing doing on that one. Franklin Brooks clamped up on that play. Nakano, nice move behind the back. Trying to work on Andre Roche. Nakano pulls it back. They send it 2. He still gets in the lane. Gets it to Josh Miranda, who puts up a sweet layup. Misses though. Josh Miranda goes up again. Ew. Defense all over him. And a good defensive effort right there from Montverde. Beautiful pass from Caleb, but an even better block from Julius Chapman saying, get that one out of here. It might not be a bad idea to put Julius Chapman on KC, but then he may be too slow. So I don't know. Chapman now in the post. Double team. Kamari in the corner. Uh-oh. Kamari knocks it down. And Kamari Rice Jr. keeping IMG in striking distance. KC with the rock. Good ball movement from Montverde right now, but they want to get it to a hot guy. Why not? KC, ooh, he's blocked by Josh Miranda. And that is now IMG's playing timely basketball, and that is a foul. Kamari Rice Jr. got fouled on that play. He's headed to the line for 2. Kamari really taking it to the defense right now. He is doing his thing, and this is why he was the #1 point guard in the nation almost to start the season, and then cooled off. And Farrell Range, really kind of took off and solidified his spot there. But Kamari's still one of those top-of-the-top guys. And boy, is he hot in this one right now. Kamari knocks down the second free throw, 43-45 in favor of Montverde Academy. Franklin Brooks with the rock. Wilkerson, the lefty, 3-ball. He can hit that, and he does. Back to a 5-point game. And that's why Montverde is just so dangerous. They just put together well from top to bottom. The guys on the bench are even a problem. And timeout by the IMG Academy Ascenders. Don't want to let this league get back out of hand. And IMG still hasn't found their strut offensively. Kamari has been the bright spot, but Jace Willis is still cold, and so is Deshaun Nakano. If they can find a way to get Deshaun Nakano and Jace Willis into this game to help Kamari Rice, this can turn into a slugfest. Willis with the rock, and look, that's exactly what they're trying to do, but Jace just doing too much. Ew, getting that thing swatted out of there. K.C. Robinson has a baby on him. You know what he's gonna do? He's gonna bully ball. And look, they're going to bring it out. KC still has a baby on him. Watch him backdoor on the cut. Abdul takes matters into his hands, though. And I don't like that play. I think you slow it down, give it to KC. He had Jace Harris on him. That's something you got to pay attention to. Deshaun Nakano with the rock. Nakano to Chapman. Chapman surveying the floor. Chapman to Willis. Willis, deep three, leaner. Don't like the attempt. Ill. KC Robinson with the rock. I don't like that shot from that far. He can hit that, though. And look, that is why you don't take bad shots like that, because TJ Andre Roche just burying them from three. TJ Andre Roche is also having a really good game in this one. KC Robinson is going off and carrying, but TJ Andre Roche is definitely playing his part low key. Wilkerson with the ball. Wilkerson pushing it up. Wilkerson is another guy you got to watch out for in the academy, because although this guy's a generic, he is very good. KC Robinson with the rock. KC, ooh, step back. Thought he was going to extend his range there, but to no avail. Franklin Brooks with the rock. Brooks off the screen. Three-pointer. Wilkerson. Can he hit the second? And Wilkerson knocks down the second three of the night. I told you guys, got to watch that guy. Gotta watch that guy. SBA Community 12 viewers live. Hit that like button if you haven't already. And be sure to subscribe to the Simulation Basketball Association. Jace Harris. Quick three, no good. Franklin Brooks with the rock. Brooks wants to get it to TJ Andre Roche off that little curl. Roche gets the little mini. No good, though. Defense all over him. Jace Harris. Three. Good. 46-54, Jace Harris knocking it down. Yes, sir. Jace Harris just such a problem, man. I said Jace Harris, pardon me. Jace Harris so capable. We know this kid had a lot of potential, but, you know, a lot of stars around him. I think that's what was the issue. There was a lot of top players around him, highly ranked players, so I think he got overshadowed. Because we know this kid definitely had a lot of talent. He transferred to IMG for his final. He transferred to IMG from Grayson for his final season. Wanted to team up with some guys to get a chip, but you know, just way too much talent on his team. Decided to come off the bench for Kamari, but yeah, man, you know, things could get tough. Things could get very tough when you got a lot of talent and you're trying to figure out what to do with it. They went on a 5-game winning streak and then went on a 5-game losing streak. We thought we would see maybe Jace get some starter minutes, but nah. They kept Kamari in the lineup, got things together, and wound up still getting in this tournament. That three off the mark. Let's see what Davis could do. It looks like he won a bully against Wilkins. Daniels to Harris. Thought Harris was looking for another three, but they want to get it to Kamari. Kamari to Irvin Daniels. Irvin Daniels, another versatile guy, can play the 3 and the 4, maybe some 5 at the next level. Wilder gets the rebound. Irvin Daniels, more of a 5 in smaller lineups. More so I see him being a forward between the 3 and the 4 at the next level. TJ Andre Roche looking to bully the smaller guards. Gets it out to Wilkins. Well, Wilkins clogging that lane and missing that layup right there. Nakano with the rock. Nakano, what do you got? Nakano gets it to Kamari Rice Jr. Rice trying to survey the play. Gets it to Nakano. Nakano, can you get back on track? No, he can't. Gets his own rebound. And yes, he can. Persistence pays off. But Nakano is super cold in this one. However, his team is still lurking. Third quarter and his team is still lurking. So, can't count these guys out of it. TJ Andre Roche with the rock. Uh-oh, Kamari. Did he pick it away? Yes, he did. In showtime, ladies and gentlemen, Kamari Rice with the slam. We know Kamari Rice is just crazy athletic. He can dunk on you and make a highlight out of you in a second. But that time with the steal and the finish to put his team right back within 4. TJ Andre Roche, Midi, Cash, and TJ Andre Roche having himself a good game. Let's see if he can keep it up in this one. Jace Harris with the rock. Jace surveying the floor. He's going to hold for the last shot. Not a bad idea to hold for the last shot as we head to this fourth quarter with only a 6-point difference in this game. Jace wants to get it to Nakano on the post. Not a bad play. Turn around at the buzzer, and Nakano getting back on track right before this fourth quarter, seeing 2 baskets go in and putting his team back within 4 points. So keep an eye on Jace Willis and Deshaun Nakano as we hit this fourth and final quarter. SBA community, let me get those 4s in the chat. 4s in the chat. This renewal of the SBA season for season 2 is about to be crazy, guys. I know you've been seeing the work that the staff has been putting in to get prepared for season 2. And boy, oh boy, are you in for a treat. We are upping it every step of the way here in the Mulaverse. And you got to get with it or get lost. Hit that like button if you haven't already. This is the Simulation Basketball Simulation Association, powered by the Mulaverse Party, guys. I got sidetracked. I had to look at what somebody in my house was doing for a second. KC Robinson trying to put a move on Jace Willis. And 1. And KC shaking his head like, you too small. Too small. KC getting the crowd in it. He's letting them hear it, just flexing. And KC Robinson. Yo, this kid is going completely off. I think this might be the best game of his the whole entire high school series. But he can't count his pennies. However, Abdul Odom gets the board off the front of the rim. And now they got a chance to make this essentially a 4-point play. Wow. You cannot afford that if you're IMG. You are just down 4. You give up the N1. He misses the free throw. And you foul? Wow. What a just what a turn of events right there. And Abdul Odom knocks down the first free throw. If he knocks down this one, this is essentially a 4-point possession. It's crazy. What a swing of events in that one. Odom's second free throw on its way. Good. It's 60-52 in favor of Montverde Academy. Jace Willis to Kamari Rice Jr. Kamari surveying the floor. Kamari gets it to Jace. Jace, ooh, thought about the 3. Now he puts Caleb on a hip. Passes it back out, nothing doing. Nice move right there from Kamari to step back. Ooh, Kamari just showing his bag tonight. This is one of the best games we've seen from Kamari in a very long time. 23 points for the youngin', and he is just feeling it. But TJ Andre Roche is as well. However, that one no good. 6-point game. Miranda trying to put a move on Odom. Nothing doing. Jace Willis step back. Tracy, no good. Off the back of the rim. However, Julius Chapman rebound over KC. And KC, you're too small for Julius Chapman. That kid has about like an 8-foot wingspan. That kid is huge. Odom, 3-pointer off the screen. Ew, off the front of the rim. However, here goes KC. And they put Julius Chapman on KC. I like the adjustment. However, he's still getting offensive rebounds. And look at that 3-pointer as it goes. Caleb Houston on a catch and shoot. Jace Harris a bit too late. And that is good. Kamari, good look. 3-pointer, middle. Ooh, just rims out. And Kamari's super hot in this game, but that one not going to go. Caleb, what do you got? Caleb to Odom. Odom looked like he wanted to pick and roll with KC, but now he just wants to work against Miranda. But Miranda got him in the box. Odom looks like he's trying to force it. Why force it? Oh, nice move right there, but why force that? Josh Miranda, strong defender, good defender. He's not giving up that one easy. Odom not shooting it too well in this one. Only 4 points. Kamari. Ooh. Kamari was trying to hit that launching pad on TJ Andre Roche, but KC grabbed him up. The two gets in each other's face, but coaches call a timeout and get these guys to their respective sidelines. Things were looking like they were about to get a bit ugly down there. Kamari's about to try to slam it on TJ Andre Roche, and KC grabbed him up like, nah, chill out. We ain't doing that today. If you watch some of the highlights, you'll see why KC Robinson grabbed Kamari Rice out the air like that, because boy, can that kid fly. And he is like Ja Morant with the ruthless aggression on the slams. He just be trying to end people's careers. But Kamari headed to the line for 2. He's having a terrific game, although his counterparts of Jace Willis and Nakano are not helping him. Let's see. if they can wake up. 57-63. Second free throw is up and it is good. Both free throws knocked down, and Kamari's really keeping IMG in this game. He has been the sole factor as to why these guys are still in this one. Caleb trying to put a move on Jace, and he does. Caleb just skipping right through. And Caleb Houston with 9 points on 4 of 6 shooting from the field. So Caleb just super steady player. This is what we love about him. Consistently steady, never too high, never too low. They're going to call a personal foul on TJ Andre Roche. He was a bit too aggressive trying to get through that screen. Chapman to Miranda. Miranda to Rice. Back to Miranda. Nakano now with it. Nakano to Willis. Willis surveying the floor. Lane cluttered. Don't like the spacing. Montverde really making it hard on IMG, making them earn every basket. Nakano wants to pick and roll with Julius Chapman, and that's too easy. Odom just not strong enough to keep up with Chapman. Seen him get pushed out the way as Chapman was trying to work his way down that lane. Nice pass for the slam. 5-point game in favor of Montverde. Ooh, Caleb almost loses the ball. Spins, though, after getting it back and lays it home. 11 points for Caleb Houston in this one. We've seen him with a little pregame interview and make the thumbnail. Before this game, Caleb Houston said, man, I just like to play my part and help my team get the win. I've been a winner all my life, no matter where I played, and that's what I intend to do here tonight. And he is playing himself a decent game. Shout out to Caleb Houston. Nice move right there, Chapman with the finish. Those guys are just too small for Chapman, but that was still pretty far from the basket. So a nice touch from Chapman on that one. 5-point game once again. They can't get over this 5-point hump, but with 4 minutes left, that is still not enough breathing room if you're Montverde. So you want to get some more breathing room if you're Montverde, but you want to close the gap if you're IMG. Caleb, beautiful pass to the and one, and this kid Caleb Houston has the vision. Let me get a hashtag goggles in the chat, or just drop the goggles emoji in the chat for Caleb Houston on that one. SBA community, whoa. This kid is just super sturdy as a PG, and you gotta love it. Second free throw is good. Free throw is good. It was only one. Kamari Rice with the rock. Nakano off the screen. Nakano skipped through, and Nakano's going to draw the foul on KC. KC is like, come on, ref. This team has done a terrific job of bottling up Nakano and Jace Willis. I must say that. Their defensive game plan after seeing what happened in that first round is tremendous, guys. Tremendous. Free throw is good by Nakano, though, and him and Jace Willis are going to have to wake up, or they will be going home. They very much will be going home. Nakano came to IMG. This kid was actually an international prospect and then came to IMG, was not born in the States. Very interesting fact about Deshaun Nakano. He was not born in the States, guys. And he's an international prospect, so it'll be interesting to see what he elects to do after high school. Will he go back overseas in a professional setting, or maybe he'll go overseas for one of the academies? That'll be very interesting to watch. And once again, another basket by Caleb Houston, who's just having his way in this one. Nakano skipped through, and now Nakano must have heard me talking about him, and he's trying to put on 6-point game. They still can't get over this 6 to 5-point hump, and Montverde just playing it so smart. Jace Willis. Jace Willis, no defense. Just no defense, and you got to start sending help because Caleb Houston is starting to just have his way with Jace Willis on the other end, man. Kamari Rice Jr. with the rock. Gets it to Nakano. Nakano goes up the chest of Abdul Odom, no good. However, Julius Chapman, a pair of offensive rebounds, still to no avail. Casey Robinson gets the rebound. Nakano pushes Franklin Brooks. Ref's going to call a foul. Things are getting chippy. 2:44 left in this game. 8-point difference. Let's see who wants it more. SBA community, who do you got? Let me know who you got coming away with this one. TJ Andre Roche making it an 11-point game, and this kid is killing it. Caleb Houston, TJ Andre Roche, and KC Robinson has taken their team to the promised land here in this semifinals. KC owned the first half. Now it is TJ Andre Roche and Caleb Houston who is owning this second half and leading the charge to get this team to the finish line. Brooks with the rock. Brooks gets it to KC. KC fouled by Mr. Miranda. And here goes the Montverde crowd egging on their #1 ranked player on the team and their #1 power forward in the nation. This kid may just be the best player in the country. And you hear the cheers coming from the crowd in that student section. MVP. This kid will be playing professional basketball next year. Can't wait to see him on that level. But he wants to get a championship at this high school level on his way out. And this win right here can go a long way towards that. Let me not call the win too early for them. Nakano trying to skip through. He's fouled by TJ Andre Roche. And Nakano just trying to get things back on track. 11 points and 8 assists for Nakano. So not playing the game he usually plays as far as scoring. But he's doing other things. Excuse me, guys. Pardon me. He's doing other things, although he's not scoring at the rate that he's used to. He's playmaking, and now he's kind of evening out the score. However, we need some big-time buckets in a hurry from Deshaun Nakano and Jace Willis if IMG wants to survive in this game. Oh, the press is on, and they're forcing turnovers. Jace Willis with the step back. Uh-oh. Let's see. This game is interesting now, guys. That full court press. Caleb tried to throw it up too quick, and they were in that passing lane. Nakano with the rock. Nakano skipped through. Nakano picks up another foul on KC Robinson, and KC is talking to Abdul like, come on, bro. You got to slide over something. You got to meet him here before he gets going on that drive. And Nakano now trying to start that comeback. It's late, but he's trying to start that comeback. He does not want to lose. Remember, that last game was an instant classic. Came down to the last minute. They went to a couple of overtimes as well. You might want to check out that game. We have all the live streams of the season on our playlist. Be sure to tune in. This is the Simulation Basketball Association powered by the Mulaverse. You don't want to miss anything. Hit that like button if you haven't already. 14 viewers live. SBA community, talk to me. Caleb Houston with the rock. So they take off the press. And now Montverde just wants to slow it down. Caleb's such a heady point guard. Caleb was having his way against Jace. They need a big-time possession. They want the pick and roll with the big man. When you got two versatile big men, why not? But, ooh, almost a turnover. However, they get it back. KC working on Miranda. Miranda gets the key stop right there. And Jace Willis with the rock. 1 minute left. What does Jace elect to do? Jace trying to work on Caleb. Caleb, though, with the good defense. Nakano trying to go to the hole. Nakano floater in the lane. Nakano was just getting it back on track, but that one no good. And now Caleb Houston bringing it up. If I'm Caleb, I'm going to hold. I'm trying to hold as long as possible. 9-point game, but why not give it to the bread and butter man? KC Robinson. KC pulling it back. Smart play by KC. I'm not going to force it. KC a bit tired. 30 seconds left. 9-point game. This might be over, guys. I don't see the urgency from IMG. And, oh, they let Caleb backdoor. And Caleb Houston, I think, just closing the window on IMG. It's been a good season for the Ascenders, but they cannot get it done against Montverde. That's 2 games in a row. Nakano tried to get it going, but you know my song, ladies and gentlemen. It's just a little too late. SBA community. Oh, man, this season 2 is going to be a movie. Season 1 has been a doozy. And as we're at the end of season 1, wrapping up our high school tournament and our overseas playoffs, I just got to say I truly appreciate you guys, man. The sky is the limit here. This is only season 1 and we're almost monetized. Wow. Nakano knocks down that free throw, makes it 10. So they're going to keep this thing respectable. This was a very good game. But if I'm being honest, Montverde just wanted it more. Their users stepped up and their coaches put them in a position to get it done. Caleb Houston surveying the floor. He's just going to, take this clock out. And Montverde Academy is headed to the High School Series 1 SBA National Championship. Big shout out to KC Robinson, Caleb Houston, Franklin Brooks, the athletic director Carlos Luzone, TJ Andre Roche, Abdul Odom, and all of the guys just a part of that organization and team, man. KC Robinson, of course, the player of the game. This kid just had his way. Really, did all he could to give his team the comfort that they needed in that first half. He, was a bit cold in the second half, but I don't want to say he was cold. He went cool, but he wasn't forcing things. He was letting, his other guys get off. They found their game through his game, and I like the slow and steady play from KC Robinson. 12 of 17 from the field, 29 points, 16 rebounds, 2 assists. 5 of 9 from the free throw line. And then TJ Andre Roche, I told you, this kid was playing terrific. 18 points, 2 rebounds, 2 assists, 7 of 12, 4 of 7 from the 3-point line. Caleb Houston, 17 points, 3 rebounds, 7 assists, 8 of 10 from the field, 1 of 1 from the 3-point line. He just had his way with that IMG defense. 7-5-2-2 for Abdul Odom. Decent game, very versatile kid. And some decent looks off the bench. Franklin Brooks, super cold in this one, but did what he could, still played his role and playmate for his team. 7 assists. Sometimes you just got to go with the hot hand, and that's what Franklin Brooks did. Didn't force it, and I love the effort right there from Franklin Brooks and the rest of this team, man. What a game for KC Robinson and company. They truly came out and had a mission, and now they will be headed to the High School Series 1 SBA National Tournament Finals, man. I am super proud of these guys. Super proud of these guys. They worked hard all season long, got themselves a good seed in that 3, and made it all the way to the big ticket. Now on to the next stats for IMG. IMG Academy. Kamari Rice Jr. came on big in an elimination game in the semifinals, and we know that this kid had this potential. He was doing things like this all season long. He did cool off later in the year, but picked it up right here. However, his team just couldn't get it done. Deshaun Nakano, not the game you would have wanted from him scoring wise, not as efficient as he usually is, but still had a decent game. 17, 8, and 8. And 4 for 13, though, that definitely hurts. And I know he wish he can have this game back, man. I know he does. Jace Willis, another one, very cold in this game. But TJ Andre Roche is no slouch. Neither is Franklin Brooks or Caleb Houston. These guys all play pretty good defense. And they just had the assignments on the wings just down to a T. It was nothing that they can do. Julius Chapman, 8 and 8. But yeah, man, this IMG team just really couldn't get it done. Josh Miranda couldn't do anything with KC Robinson. That is something to keep an eye on because Josh Miranda is one of the best defenders. So that shows you a lot about why KC is headed to that SBA draft straight out of high school. And this was just an amazing game, guys. I hope that you enjoyed me calling this game. I had fun. I always appreciate you guys. I truly love my community, man. I don't know where this thing would be without you guys. And I'm just happy that we started this journey together. 1 year and we're almost monetized, man. We need 50 subscribers until monetization. And that is just incredible, man. I truly appreciate all you guys. And let's just keep doing this thing. Season 2 on the way. It only gets better from here. Tell a friend to tell a friend. Applications open 24/7. We're taking new prospects around the clock. So you can tell your friends to join, whoever you want. Tell them to hit the Discord, follow all the steps, and we'll create them. We have a lot of new prospects being announced throughout the night and throughout tomorrow. We finished a lot of prospects creating them. So shout out to the prospects, man, that came in and got everything done. You guys will be seeing your guys run. But shout out to Montverde Eagles, man. This is your moment. You guys are headed to the High School Series 1 Finals. Coach Luzone, you did your thing. And the rest of that team, you did your thing. Appreciate you guys for rocking with us. This is the Simulation Basketball Association, and Commish Mula is out. Peace.